There's the recording. Good evening, my IT students. And once again, I forgot to start the recording. And I've already spoken for about half an hour. And I realized that the students that are going to miss out on today's lecture, they can at least listen to my recording. Okay, so let's start with. Okay, so what we had done, just to recap very quickly, we spoke about the last couple of lectures, and there was a new student out here. So welcome, Tina. And I sorted out some queries with MATLAB, and there's going to be a few students who will be submitting their MATLAB work ASAP. And there were some student queries regarding ACL, Audit Command Language. Now, most of you would have received an email from Mr. Mandla, and he would have indicated to you how you access the ACL software and how you'd be able to download it to your PC and work with it. Now, let me quickly go through the ACL work because that's going to be another assessment. You're going to be working on that very soon. And let's go to my audit command language. I kept all my tabs open for me so that I'll be able to quickly access it. And let's see, audit command language. Where's my audit command language? Right, so there's my account. It's accounts.highbond.com, and I should be taken directly into my account. Mr. Manda would give you the username and password. Right, so one of the students sent me an email and asked me if this was the way to do it. Is it Nomvulo? I'm not. Anybody came to this stage where you're able to see the.
Yes, sir, I did send you an email with that.
Excellent, excellent. So this tells me that you were able to access the course that Mr. Manla had registered you for. Thank you. Maybe you can share your screen if you like. And there's all my details, DUT. Oh, for those of you who don't know as yet, I passed my PhD, okay? So there. And well, you know my cell phone number because they'll send me WhatsApp messages like, oh boy, I get so many messages. Thank you for all of that. And and please use my WhatsApp only for my course, huh? Not for any other course and any other messages. So there's my course. I'm happy with that. Let's go back. Let's go and have a look at ACL. Great. Academy. Just go and explore it, right? For now, because very soon I'm going to give you the assessment. And there's the course that I want to talk about. It's the basics of ACL, and there's the exam, right? Analytics. So start with the first one, ACL. Again, it's a self-paced course. You can read all that goes with it. Here's the basics of analytics, getting started with analytics, navigating analytics. So let's start with the course outline. I would have read all of this. Let's just say remind later and click on remind later. Basics of analytics. You can read all that goes with it. Read. ACL. What is this course all about? How would you register? Which we've done for you. Getting started, ACL for Windows. You'll open a project in ACL Analytics. What's a table? Creating different views with data analysis. You'll perform a basic analysis. You'll create a quick filter. Now look at this. You don't have anything to worry about because everything is available for you. You are basically working online, and this will be part of your assessment 2, and I will determine, excuse me, what percentage I'm going to take, right? This is quite important, importing data into ACL from an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to open up my audit command language, and I'm going to show you my students from last year, how they had done it. Then we'll organize into files and projects. You can go ahead, read all of that goes with it. Let's continue. You click on the Let's Continue button at the bottom. And we'll go on to the next point. By the way, you'll notice at the top it says 260 points. That's the number of points that I accumulated by doing other courses in this academy. Right? Let's go on. You can read. Let's say I completed that. And we're still on the basics of analytics. They talk about a data file. The activity requests a data file. Here's your data set, ACL 100 data. It's a zipped file. You learn about how to extract files. Completed. Let's continue with that. Again, continue reading, and here's the topics that are important to you. After completing this section, these are the objectives in the course. Right, so you'll move a column, delete a column, create multiple views. Click on completed. Let's continue. Ms. Nampolo, is it what's your first name? Did you go through all of this? Hello?
Not yet, sir.
Oh,
That's why I was
sorry, what's
asking,
your first name?
because I saw there were no available apps.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, I didn't know which one. My first name is Tembisa.
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 Tembisa. Okay.
Yes.
Tembisa,
Tembisa.
talk to me. So for your next bit of work, you need to work on all of this, right? The basics of analytics.
Oh, okay.
Right. Then there's a video out here. You click on the video. It's only 1 minute and 38 seconds. I'm not sure if you are, Tembisa, are you able to hear any sound?
No, there's no sound.
Oh, let me go and change the settings out here. Let me go and use. Where's the sound on this thing? All right, let me just do it one more time. Let me go and stop sharing, include computer sound. And now I'm going to say share ACL.
2.
Okay, Tembisa, are you able to hear the sound now?
And open it. 3. Open
yes, there is a bit of sound now.
And you're now ready to
okay,
start.
Let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, there is sound, sir.
Okay, great.
Opening a project in ACL Analytics is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Tembisa, are you able to hear the sound?
Open ACL for Windows, which is what you'll use to launch ACL Analytics. 2. Choose the project you want to open and open it. 3. Open a table within your project and you're now ready to start performing analysis. When you've launched ACL for Windows, select Analytic Project. Navigate to the location where you've saved the data files for this course, select the ACL 101 Demo Training Data Project, and click Open. Did you get a project is read-only error? That means you need to unzip the data files. Anytime you see the read-only message, it means you need to unzip the folder that contains your project and its relevant data files. Now that you've opened the project, choose the table you want to analyze and open it. You'll notice that if you select another table to open, your original table disappears from view. You can solve for this by selecting the pin icon before opening the next table. Now that you have a table open, you're ready to start performing some analysis.
Right, so I'm going to open up my ACL. Let me go search for my ACL. This would occur once you've sorted out. There's it, my ACL for Windows. Tembisa, are you able to see on my screen that says ACL for Windows? I'm going to click
Yes,
on
sir.
it. Great. So now it's opening up, Tembisa. And you will do this after you've downloaded the software onto your machine and run it, okay? And I'll give you an idea for the size of the file. Let me stop sharing, share the file. Right, so there's my ACL for Windows. Remember in the video, it says click on Analytic Project. I've already have a few projects available. If you click on Analytic Project, it's going to ask you for a sample file. Where do you have it? Ah, there's my sample project. I double click on it. And it's opening up my project. Right, there's my project. There's a sample project out here. All right, now I did this work last year with my students, and I did this towards the end of April, beginning of May. If you need to listen to the lecture from Mr. Mandla, it's available on YouTube. I think I sent it to you, Tembisa, on Friday. I said movies, YouTube movies for the weekend. Tembisa, did you see that message in WhatsApp?
Yes, sir. I did see the message, the email that you sent to me via email.
Great. Did you watch
that link for YouTube? I haven't really had time to watch it, sir. Sorry.
Oh, okay, okay. Stop all the watching of TVs and other movies. You need to watch all my movies now, right? That was a joke.
Yes, sir. I will stop. But then for us, it means we don't have any projects as yet, since this is last year's ones. Am I correct?
No, you will have projects.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
You create your own project, right? So let me open up my last year's work. There's my last year's project, which was my last year's students. By the way, we're not going to go in depth into this work. This is part of the project as part of the module descriptors in terms of me gaining access for you to work with information technology, IT stuff. All right. There's someone waiting in the lobby there. Admit them. Right. Okay. So I'm giving you a rough idea, Tembisa, of how to work inside ACL. And let me just take you through to the website where we'll find all of this. Right, admit Tina went out and she's back again. Right, let me go and share my screen from last year's work. Right. So in 2021, I did ACL. If you look at ACL, there we go. It says training IT5 ACL training with Mr. Mandla, day 2. All right, so I'd like it if you could please access the training session. I never open up the whiteboard. Where's the whiteboard here? Tina Mshilongo, you are you are right. So Tembisa, are you able to view my screen, Tembisa?
Yes, I am able to.
Great. There's last year's recordings of lectures. ACL training with Mr. Mandla, audit command training, and there were some questions as well. Questions related to audit command language, right? So feel free to go and watch the videos from 2021, and you are now able to work on ACL. You must remember, you guys are postgraduate students. I don't treat you like the first year students, hold your hand and take you one step at a time. You need to do lots of work on your own. All right. So does it answer your questions related to ACL, Audit Command Language?
Yes,
I
it does.
understand. Good. There may be some students that will have problems downloading the software, but that would be Mr. Mandlas to register you on the site. All right. So I'll send the link to give me your email, first name, and I'll ask Mr. Mandla to help you to register it. DUT is paying for the licensing of the software, and I'd like to make use of it. Same thing with MATLAB. Every student at DUT has access to MATLAB, and we'd like you to use the software. Okay, so the next is while we're waiting for all the students to get their ACL up and running, I'm going to give you another assessment. The next assessment will take you about 20-25 minutes, and the assessment deals with you being able to create a website for yourself. So if you go to Google and you say free websites, right? And it says create your website now for free. Wix, how to create a website and build a website. There we go. Build a free website. So I'm going to create my website for free. In fact, I've done that already. And I'd like you to market yourself. You are now an entrepreneur. You have a business and you are going to create a website. And on that website, you're going to have details about your business. So I'm going to help Timbisa because she's helping me now. And I'm going to set up the account for her. Timbisa, would you like a website? You said you did not have one. Timbisa, are you there?
Hi, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Would you like your own website?
Yes, please. I would like that.
Oh, yes. And I'm going to give you an assessment mark on that as well, right? So all of you that click the website, you are going to have a mark associated with it. So on the website, Timbisa, what's your business idea, Timbisa?
My business is tax and advisory,
Right.
meaning
So
it's the preparation of AFS and also doing bookkeeping and also filing returns for people at SARS. So it all has to do with taxation and advisory, business advisory.
excellent, excellent, excellent. Timbisa, this is great. So we are now, well, I've already set it up here. I'll have to get out of Wix. I'll not log out of it. And I am going to say edit the site, right? Right, so Timbisa is going to create her site. And she's going to become a tax consultant. There's another site called GoDaddy as well. GoDaddy website. Right, there we go. Build for free, free to try. But once you've set it up, you got to pay a monthly charge. Right, so I'm going to
Is that for hosting, sir?
Hosting, yes, to host your site, yes. So we can do, you can either use Wix, W-I-X, or GoDaddy. Right, so I'm going to say start for free. So this is going to be an assessment, and for those students who got 0 for their MATLAB, they better make sure that they do this website. So let me create an account for you, Timbisa. You can click on either continue with Facebook, or continue with Google, or continue with email. So I'm going to say, let's say continue with Facebook, right? I've got a Facebook account. And it says continue as Prinavin. Right, Timbisa, what's your business name? What's going to be your business name?
It's TTS Accountants.
TTS Accountants. Oh, that's a nice one. All right. So choose a category. We're going to have, let's say marketing and consultant, right? So I'm going to say marketing consultant. And what should we call your site? What you said, TTS, Timbisa?
Yes, TTS Accountants.
Okay, let's say tax and accounting advisory services. How does that sound, Tembisa?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Tax and accounting. So will you do my account? Will you do my tax for free, please? I'm setting you up on a website.
Yes, that's
Oh,
fine.
oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. So Tembisa is going to set me up on. Right. So let's go next. Right. So it's TTS Tax and Accounting Advisory Services, and you can see without knowing any bit of code, HTML coding, you would have a website up and running in a matter of minutes. So if you want to, you can go and change the background, the theme. You can put an email address out here. You can go and edit it. And let's go to website builder. All right, let's go to the next step. So you've got a name. And I want all of you to create one like this. It'll take you a few minutes. You can either use GoDaddy.com or Wix. And they allow you to keep it open for it. Excuse me. It's free for a month, basically. All right, so let's go to services. Right-hand side, let's go to services. Tembisa, can you see at the bottom it says copyright 2022 TTS Tax and Accounting Services, all rights reserved. Do you want to set up
Yes,
online
I can do
appointments
that.
to get bookings? Click on Get Started. You can choose a particular theme that you want from the right-hand side. I like blue. Blue is always nice. I can set up online appointments. I can fill in all my details out here. And when I'm finished, I click on the done, right? So Tembisa, have a look at your site. It says TTS Tax and Accounting Advisory Services, my online store. Your business hours are Monday to Sunday. Ooh, that doesn't look right. You're not going to work on Sundays because you got family time, all right? So let's go and change that. So you click on business hours. And now you're going to change it to my network is a bit slow. By the way, it's on my name, okay, Tembisa, you don't mind? It says Prinavin out there. So I'm not going to work on a Sunday. I don't like working on Sundays. So if I could say uncheck this box, let's remove that. And I don't like working on Saturdays. So let's take that out. Tembisa, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock, is that okay?
Yes, sir, that's fine.
No, man, work till 4 o'clock. Don't work too hard, right? Okay, let's just say 4 o'clock, right? On a Monday till 1700 hours, so you can go change that. Right. So you're going to do all of that. Right. So you can change that and you're going to say save. New appointment starts every hour. I don't like to start it. Right. Tembisa, can you see it's simply a matter of editing a template that's available on the GoDaddy website. Right. So you can add a yes, right? Now let's go and see if I can publish this website. Oh, it's marketing, membership, signing, and all right, let's go and right, so there's my website. Let's go to website. And there's a TTS Tax and Accounting Services, book online. I can click on site. I can publish this website, right? Let's go and publish it. You must remember, I didn't spend much time on it. I just spent about 20 minutes, right? Let's use a free GoDaddy URL, right? So it's a free Daddy URL. Save and publish. If your business goes live, Tembisa, maybe you can, go and get your own domain and publish it. So this is Tembisa's website. Congratulations, your site is live. It's TTS Tax and Accounting Advisory, right? It's a rather long name because it's free. There's a TTS Tax and Advisory Services. Stand out from the crowd. Passionate about this is what you're working. Now you got to go and edit all of this, okay, Tembisa? You can go and read up on reviews. There's at the bottom. Your contact details you'll have to change because you didn't include that. But guess what? There's it. Saturdays and Sundays you closed. Tembisa, can you see that, Tembisa?
Yes, sir, I can see that. I can see.
Oh, 5 o'clock.
But
We gotta
then
change that.
you will still have to add the services and all that. Am I correct?
Correct, correct. Not me now. You have to do that, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Right. But can you, what I'm trying to get at is, can you see within a few minutes, I was able to get this, right? And I'm going to post this in our chat. So the rest of the students can also see Tembisa's website. Website, TTS Tax and Accounting Advisory.godaddysites.com. It's a rather long website address, but that's because it's a free site. Okay, so let me go to the Wix website. I'm going to create a Wix. I'm going to check that out quickly. I did that today. There's my website. Let me go and have a look at my website that I created, Teaching and Learning. And I published the site. What are the 2 steps left for me? Edit the site. Let me go and edit the site. So I'm going to now, I give you another option, Wix, wix.com. They also offer you a free site and a free service. And as IT students, you need to ensure that you have a website. So there we go. I teach students. There's my text. Let me go and see if I could change that. Right. I was living in San Francisco at the time. No, I wasn't living in San Francisco at the time. Let me go and edit that quickly. Where am I living? Your blog is out of date, now update it. Right, so you can either use GoDaddy or Wix, and there are other facilities as well. And if you have an internet service provider, call them up and ask them, do you have domain available for me to host my website? And 9 out of 10 times they probably would have it, and it's probably part of the package and you do not even know that you were paying for that. Okay, so I'll just share this website very quickly with you. There's the website. All right, Control C. I'm going to share it in the chat. Where's my chat? All right. There's the Wix website. So if you click on Prinavin g.wix.site.com, it'll take you to my website. My teaching and learning portfolio. Well, you would know that I am a teacher, I'm a lecturer, and I just copied their template. There's all the stuff out here. Welcome to my teaching portfolio. I'm not sure if you can see that. Am I sharing the right screen? Sorry. Let me go and share my screen. Tembisa, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir,
Tembisa,
I can. It's written, welcome to my teaching portfolio.
and
It's written your name.
Yeah. Not your
Yeah.
name. It's Prinavin Governor.
It's written your name, sir.
Prinavin Governor.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a joke. Okay, doesn't matter, right? There's so much about my. Have I been in San Francisco? No. Okay, I took the template, right? There we go. Group lessons. I can have personalized attention, one-on-one lessons. I can prepare you for tests. And listen to what one of the students said. I was such a nervous student before I began working with my teaching and learning portfolio. I got this computer program instructor. Yay! That's not me, really, right? Okay, there we go. Let's go and fill in some details out there and type in lessons. I would like to book an appointment with you to tutor me in C++ programming. Thank you. Regards, Tembisa. Thank you, Tembisa, for sending me this email, right? Please book a consultation, right? I'm going to submit that. Well, I haven't tried this before, but let's see if it appears in my email, because I set up my Wix with my Gmail account. Right, so let's do that. I hope it works. Let's see, Gmail. Here's my Gmail. Hey, I got an email. Listen to this email. Tembisa, did you send me an email? Tembisa, are you there?
Yes, yes, sir, I'm here.
Listen to the email I got from you. Okay.
I can't see anything. It's still opening.
Oh, sorry. Let me reshare it then. Now, Tembisa, can you see it?
Not yes, yes, I can see it now.
Tembisa, did you type this email to me?
No, sir, I didn't. But yeah.
There's your name there. Tembisa, I'm joking with you, Tembisa, but I just proved to you that Wix, the website, it automatically sent an email to my Gmail account. Okay. So you could have, yes. Say, I would like to book an appointment with you as a tutor to tutor me in C++ programming. Thank you, regards, Tembisa. So I want you all to create a website. And on that website, you must have the following criteria. Let me go and check it out, what I want as criteria. I'm going to give you the criteria that I want in. Well, I must go through this with you guys. All right, so the criteria is going to be that on your website, you must have a name, something meaningful, something that would apply to you as a business person or an entrepreneur. Like Tembisa is going to have her tax consulting services. I want you to include a layout. Like I said, on the top, maybe you'll have all your menu options on the top or the left or the right. I want you to have a picture, like I had a picture of a person out there. I want, if you can, include a video, and it's not difficult. You can upload this in minutes. There must be some way of communicating with you and me. So just like how Tembisa pretended to send me an email on the contact page, you choose a site like that. It must be some commerce that's taking place, an e-commerce transaction. Like in the case of Tembisa, she will provide a consultancy services for doing tax. Maybe obviously she's going to do my tax for free. And but otherwise she can decide to charge 400 Rand, 500 Rand a consultation. So if the person submits all their IRP5s and the documentation, she will do the tax for them. All right. Then it must have a link to other websites. For example, maybe you'll say, I want to link it to the DUT website, or maybe to the SARS website, because Tembisa is doing, she's doing the tax. Okay, so those are the 7 aspects that I'm going to include that in the chat. Right. Any questions with regard to the next assessment? It'll take you approximately an hour, hour and a half. Right? Yes, T. Novukuza. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to ask, sir.
Yes.
You said are you gonna send us this information, the 7 Cs. You're gonna send this on the
chat.
Okay, and it can be any business, like it doesn't have to be anything related to our course.
No, any business, let me tell you what my students did last year. One student decided to sell Lobola cows, and he included a picture of the cows and he put down the price of it. So that's an idea, right? Another student did what Tembisa was doing, the tax consultancy work. And believe it or not, he was working and he got an appointment from that one. And he was going to say charge 300 Rand. I said, no, man, make it 500 Rand. And yeah, so that was an idea. Another person, she liked to do people's nails, manicure and pedicure. So she created a website where she had services like that. And she advertised it. And because it was COVID last year, you know, we were in lockdown. So she said she will go to that person. So I've given you 3 ideas for a website. And hopefully somebody would be able to make some money out of this. That's my idea. I want you to become entrepreneurs, right? I want you to make money out of this course. And one way of doing it is to advertise. Now, you don't have any capital. You're not going to go into a bank and start asking for a loan. Start off small. Yes, I have another question. S. Ngopo.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, sir. When is the due date for this assessment?
Friday. Friday.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Now, let me tell you, I've learned my lesson with the MATLAB. I gave y'all a week, and then y'all asked for an extension. And I realized when I was looking at the date on the certifications, some of you had done it the first day, some of you had done it on Friday and Saturday. So I'm now going to give it till Friday, and I'm going to give you a shared Excel spreadsheet where you will include your website address. So I'm going to give you an example of that. So here's the the Excel spreadsheet, and you are going to put down, there's the site, right? So can you see there's my student number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's my name and here's my address. So let me share this with you. Share. Okay, I've got to share this on the cloud. Save it to my OneDrive. On my sites. Okay, OneDrive, I'm going to save it. And all you've got to do is, this time, please type the name of it you'd like to sign in with, Prinavin G@dut.ac.za. Next. Oh. Sign in. Oops. I'm signing into my account. Oh, listen, I don't know why my account is not allowing me to sign in, but I would expect you not this time. Don't email me the work. I want you to post it on a shared document. Let me go and create a Google document quickly, right? TOC Docs, Google Docs. Documents. Oops. Let's go to there we go. There's my Google Doc Sheets. Right click on Sheets, and I'm going to click on a new blank sheet. And I'm going to say click on File, a new one, a new spreadsheet. Let's go and import a file. Open. Upload a file, click on upload, select a file from your device. From my downloads folder. There we go. I'm uploading my file and I'm going to share this with you. And when Tembisa has created her website, which would be by Thursday, Friday, she is going to post this she's going to post it for me. Right, so let's go. Let's make this nice and big here. I'm going to call this website URL. All right, I'll just give you an example.
Sir,
that one row? Yes.
I'm not sure I'm the only one, but I can't see your screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry about that. If you can't see my screen, please help me and stop me, because I will go on talking as if I think that you are able to see my screen. Thank you very much. Now can you see my screen?
Not yet, sir.
Can anybody see my screen?
No.
Let me do it again. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share my screen. According to me, it says I can see the screen because it's got the red border around it.
It is sharing, sir, but we can't see anything on our side.
No, man, you must be able to see it. You can't see anything at all?
No.
Just your
Oh,
face.
my face. It's impossible. I put my camera off. Maybe I have too
You
many.
know, it's your profile picture.
Yes. Let me stop the share. And I'm going to say share content. And I'm going to say share window. Now can you see it? Please tell me. Please, dear God, I pray to you, let me help my students to see my screen.
Yes, sir,
can
we
see.
can see it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Right. So there's the Google document that I had. Oopsie. Right. So and let's go to chat. So I'd like you to do this. It's not going to take you very long, and it's marks for jam. I promise you that, right? You're going to get marks for jam. By the way,
I can't see your screen.
I can't see it. Look, according to my side, it says I can see it. Now, can you see it?
We can
No.
see your screen, sir.
Okay. And does it say website URL?
No,
No,
sir,
sir,
it's not
you are sharing a list of student.
Correct. There's a list of students, and in
Yeah.
column E, it's
Yes,
got the
website
website
URL is visible.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's where
Yes,
you
sir.
went. Right? So I'm going to share this link with you. Okay.
Sorry, sir. On our side, I can't see you. Like I can't see the screen.
Okay, it just went off
It
blank
needs
for
to
a little
about-
while. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oops, it says sorry, it's unable to share at this point in time. I wonder why. Okay, but I'm going to share this link with you. Okay, when it does work. Right, when it does work, I'm going to share it with you, and you would be able to upload your website address. Okay, let me do another share with you. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see it now?
No.
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 Oh,
No.
oh. Let me stop sharing it. Let me share it again. There's the window. Please tell me, please let me work. Are you able to see my screen?
No.
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 Oh,
Oh.
Now,
Nope.
No.
this is weird. This is absolutely weird. Okay, my daughter says I must try unsharing it and reshare it. Let me go back to. Okay, now.
Yes, sir.
I can see.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, daughter. Right. Okay. So,
The Excel document, yes.
right. So there we go. So I'm going to send this to you, this link, and you are going to be working with it. All right. Okay, so let's just quickly go do a recap of what I've done so far. I'm giving you a new assessment task where you are going to create a website to market a business as an entrepreneur. You would either sell a product or a service. And some of the ideas that were last year, a tax consultancy service, a manicure and pedicure service. One person wanted to sell the Bola cows. Another student was doing a service for providing tuition for students, and he was marketing it on the website. I gave you an example where I am a lecturer and I am providing C++ programming tuition services. And on that website, you are able to, using the template, you are able to fill in your details and an email comes to me. The two websites that I want you to use, one is the GoDaddy.com, the other one is Wix.com, W-I-X, or you can use any other free site. If you are rich and maybe you have a business of your own, maybe you could buy a domain name. Yes, T. Well, I left my glasses. I can't see that. Go ahead, talk, unmute.
Okay. Sir, I'm not sure if maybe I missed it. You said we don't have to use both the website. We choose, right? We choose
Yes.
either Wix or GoDaddy.
Yes. Or any other free sites that you can find on the web. Or if you have your service provider, like let's say, for instance, you are with MWeb. You phone up MWeb and you ask them, I'd like to host my website. Do you have a website builder? Or you can ask Telcom if they are your internet service provider. Telcom, would I be able to use your domain to host a website? Okay.
Okay,
Does
thank
it?
you, sir. Yes, it answers my question. Another thing, so this Excel's sheets is where we'd be doing our submission, essentially.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Your submission would only be your website address. Okay.
Okay, yes, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, great, great. Now you will realize in the 4 lessons that we had so far, you would have learned MATLAB concepts. Those are programming and IT concepts out there. I started you off with audit command language. That's another IT software, and that's part of the work that needs to be done with auditors. And now you are a business person, an entrepreneur. You are going to work with a website, which reminds me of the saying that says, a business without a sign is a sign of no business. Hello. Y'all can clap for me. Clap, clap, clap. Hello. A business without a, yes. Thank you, thank you. How's that, right? A business without a sign is a sign of no business. And now I'm going to change that to say that a business without a website is a sign of no business. Now, I want you all to become entrepreneurs. I want you guys to create your own business. And by the way, we have an entrepreneurial department. Last year, 2 of my students, one of them was Alungile. He applied to the entrepreneurial unit, and there's money available where you can apply to DUT to get your business started. And that's what I feel that we are lacking in South Africa. We need not to go and work for other people. We need to start creating our own business and work for ourselves. Like Tambisa, she doesn't want to work on a Saturday and Sunday. She only wants to work from 8 to 4 or 9 to 3. She can stipulate her own business times. If you are working for somebody else, you got to work at their business hours, what they have to say. All right. So we spoke about MATLAB. We spoke about ACL, Audit Command Language. I spoke to you about the website. Now I want to talk to you about SAP. Right. I'm going to be sharing. Let me. Right. SAP. Our syllabus as well, our curriculum. And right, and I'm going to take you through last week's exercise on Zambike. Let's go to Zambike. Zambike is going to be our company, that we are our case study, our company, and the case study is a company called Zambikes. They sell bicycles. Right. Okay, I'm sharing a PowerPoint screen. Anybody, please tell me you're able to see it.
Yes, I can see.
Yes, I
Great.
can see it.
We can see it.
Great. Now, last week I stopped where I told you that you need to watch a YouTube video. Has anybody watched the YouTube video? Hello.
Yes, sir, I watched the video.
Okay, to me, tell me about the Zambikes company in Lusaka.
Zambike is a company in Zambia. So they are manufacturing Zem bikes, the Zemcats, and the bamboo touring bikes and Zambulances. So it's a company with no systems in place. Everything is being done manually from the procurement up until the payment. So it's I'm not sure what is it that I must explain because there's
No, thank you. So happy. I hope you can hear my clap. Yes, I'm absolutely happy. You have watched the video on YouTube. All right. So I don't know who is talking. Identify yourself, please.
Oh, it's Claudia.
Claudia, thank you, Claudia. One day you'll put your video on, then I can see who you are. Thank you, Claudia. I'm so happy Claudia watched the video. And if any of you need to know where you need to find this video on YouTube, please email Claudia or WhatsApp her on our WhatsApp group and say, Claudia, I heard you watched the video on YouTube. I'd like to watch it as well because this is going to be our case study. When our registration for SAP takes place, that's going to apparently it's going to be done in the next week or two. Each one of you will have a username and a password. So you will be able to do the electronic accounting for Zambikes, right? So like Claudia has mentioned, Zambikes is in Lusaka. They make bicycles out of bamboo, and their business processes are all manual. And we want to help them to work in an electronic environment. So we're going to use some type of software. Now, already we can talk to them and say, listen, maybe we'd like to create a website for you, and you can show them how easily it can be done. Or if you are rich enough, you can pay a programmer to go and do it for you. But yes, Zambikes, they have certain business processes involved. Procurement means they need to buy spares like a bicycle tire or a bicycle handlebar or a seat. They need to keep inventory of the parts in the bicycle, and they need to sell. So they will sell either locally or internationally. So there's the in terms of a business process, we can either be a business that provides a product. For example, baking a cake, is that a business process? If I am going to be drawing up a budget, these are questions that you as an entrepreneur, as a business student, as an IT student need to ask. Business processes, logically related tasks performed across or between organizations to achieve a defined business outcome. So in the case of Tembisa, her business process is she wants to provide tax consulting services. So someone will come with the IRP5 form or their sales documents and their invoices, and she will work out how much needs to be paid to the South African Revenue Services. They basically purchase stock, like a bicycle wheel, they sell it. They need to keep account of inventory. And their objective, their business need, is to create a business addressing the economic and social needs of people in Southern Africa. So their philosophy is to empower local communities through job creation and skills development, and to commit to sustainable craftsmanship and manufacturing of high quality bicycles. Tembisa, in your case, what would be your objective and your philosophy, Tembisa, if you are to consider Zambike's philosophy? Tembisa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
My philosophy say would be to make people my objection would be to get everyone to comply with SARS, especially because people don't submit in time, and then as a result they incur penalties. So my line will go along those lines.
Right. So Tembisa's background would be a company that's located in where do you live, Tembisa?
I live in Pinetown, say.
Okay, so Tembisa's in Pinetown, in Durban, South Africa, and her objective would be to create a business addressing the tax-related affairs of a individual, or maybe you want to do a business as well. Your philosophy would be to empower local people to ensure that they are SARS compliant and they file their taxes on time. So that would be her philosophy, right? Tambisa, what do you think about that philosophy?
So that's perfect. That's a perfect one.
Would you include that on your website, Tembisa?
Yes, we'll definitely do that.
So in terms of the process measurements, we'll need to determine productivity, amount of resources are needed to produce this work, the financial costs, and we must be out there to make a profit. Nobody would want to create a business and they're not making a profit. In that case, there'll be a non-governmental organization. So they are out for social work, or they work like the Red Cross. But right now we are in business mode. This is an IT course. We are auditing and taxation students, and we are out to make money. And we need to have and ensure that we have produced a product or a service that meets the customer's requirements and expectations. For example, in Tembisa's scenario, where she would receive the income tax statements from her clients or the IRP statements, she will need to produce an amount to state this is what you have to pay SARS, or you are going to get a refund from SARS. And she needs to produce it within the time frame that SARS requires you to file your taxes. She can't be doing last year's tax this year or 2 years down the line, right? So that's what I'm talking about from a quality perspective. And obviously she's going to make money out of it. She can say, listen here, my model for charging the clients would be either a percentage of what they're going to receive from SARS as a refund, or I'm going to say, listen here, 500 Rand to sort out their taxes. But if it's a business that's quite rich, maybe she wants to consider a percentage of it. Right, so the Zambikes video, I'm so happy that Claudia watched it and she knows about their structure. And that's going to be our case study when we start working on SAP. I'm going to leave, right. So there's the Zambikes organizational structure. So in their company, they have a managing director. They have somebody who is responsible for logistics and international sales, because you must remember this company sells their bicycles to people in South Africa, Democratic Republic of Congo, and the US, Europe, and so forth. They need somebody in sales and marketing. They need somebody in production. They need somebody in accounts and finance. And they need somebody who's doing their administrative work, taking into account their admin and inventory manager. What are some of the products that they are selling? Claudia, am I right, Claudia? They have a bamboo touring bike. They have a transport Zambike. They have a Zambulance, and they have a Zamcart. Some of their semi-finished products, when I say semi-finished, it's partly built, is their bamboo frame. So maybe they want to sell their bamboo frame to another company who wants to include their bicycle wheels on it. There's the pictures of their Zambulance. There's their Zambulance out there. There's their Zam cart that will be attached to their bicycle. They may also want to sell accessories like a repair kit for their punctured tire, a water bottle, a bicycle pump. Who are their business partners? Their local suppliers are in Zambia. Their international suppliers are South Africa and even Taiwan. Their international customers are in South Africa, Germany, North America, Asia, Australia. And they also sell locally to Zambians as well. Procurement means we are buying, purchasing something. So how would they go about to procure or to pay? So they can either do it in one of two ways here. So they can get the cash in advance. So someone says, I want to buy a bicycle. So I'm going to say, yes, I'm buying the bicycle. It's $1,000. Well, we're dealing with, let's say, American dollars. They can get their cash in advance, go and buy the products or get the products from their store, get a fetch delivery, take it. Either they can courier it. Right, so you can go take note of that. When we do the exercise electronically, you'll see what I'm talking about. You got to create a receipt, a purchase order, and how you'll get a delivery note taking place at the end. What are some of the potential challenges and risks of the procurement process of buying it? They are dealing with a long delivery cycle. They have internationally procured goods, so you'll have to have an exchange rate. There may be delays at the border. Like last year when I was doing this with my students, they were talking about COVID restrictions. And you can read the rest with that, right? Let's go on. Maybe they could talk about insurance for transportation. Something happens along the way. Is the goods insured? What are some of the challenge suggestions for overcoming the challenges? Please read this. Potential reports to monitor. They need to monitor the stock levels. They need to monitor the list of purchase orders, the invoices that are not paid, the bad customers, productivity issues, cost, quality, and you can watch the rest of it, right? So I'm going to email this to you and you will go through this in detail. When we do it in terms of a practical lesson, you will see it. Right, so let's go to this one here, the Zambikes case, Zambikes. Right, so let's open up my email. Let me do it ASAP. There's my email. I think I sent people email today. I must have sent someone email. And today you're going to get the Zambikes. And reply to all. Attach, browse. Right, so there's my Zambikes case study. Zambikes case study. Claudia, please tell me, are you able to see my screen that I'm sharing with my with the email to you? Tembisa? Sandile, I didn't hear from you today.
No, sir, I can't.
I also cannot see it, sir.
Oh no, not again. Share screen. Claudia?
I can see now.
Ah, great.
Yes.
It's an email. The email, the subject says Zambike's case study.
Yes.
Dear Claudia C. Laudia, Claudia TMBISA, and the rest of the students, please find attached Zambike's case study PowerPoint to have a great evening. Website assessment is due. Oops. Website assessment is due at the end of the week. How's that? Regards. I better put my signature because some students still don't think that I'm qualified enough to teach them. Claudia, what do you think, Claudia? I should put my signature.
So that I can see the doctor.
Yeah. Right. Okay. See, I'm qualified to teach you, right? T. Nampolo. I got an email. Wow. Why are the students sending me emails when they should be paying attention to my lecture? Right.
I am paying. I'm multitasking.
Oh, you multitasking too. Mark's not yet updated. Oh no.
No. Say, I was saying I'm sorted now. I responded to the one that you said updated, and then I said it was sorted now.
Okay. I wonder who this person is. T. Nampula. Hello, Miss T. N. OMPULE. Hope you are well. I'm so happy that you are sorted out. Bye. Your lecturer. Oh, let me put my signature because she may think that I'm not qualified to teach her. I better put my signature too. Don't I have a sense of humor? Don't I have a sense of humor, Miss T. Nampulo? Oh, wrong spelling. N-O.
Yes, you do, sir.
Thank you. I made you laugh. Oh, I'm happy for that. Right. Oh, the U now. T-O-N-O. Yeah. Thank you. T-O-M-P-U-L. Right. I wonder if you get the email. Right. Oh, I've got another email. Good day, sir. Hope this email finds. Yeah, right. Okay. So, how am I doing for time? Hey, I'm doing well for time. All right. So let me kind of summarize. I'm going to stop sharing now. And the last thing we did ACL today. ACL. We did Zambike's case study. And next week, we're going to do SAP and ERP. Let me see if I can quickly introduce you to that and whet your appetite that you are going to be interested in coming for next week's lecture. Let's see, SAP ERP. There's my SAP ERP structures. Haha, I'm the master customer. Hello, Claudia, Tembisa. Can you see my SAP user interface?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yay, I'm the master. What do you think of that? How's that? I'm the master. Am I cool? All right. All of you, hopefully, if the licensing is sorted out, you are going to be given a username and you're going to be able to access all these apps, right? All these apps out here. And we're going to be working with that. Right? And ultimately what we'll create is a financial statement. Okay, it's not yet updated. Right, so let's go and look at that. Let's go and search. We're going to do some accounting procedures, and I'm not going to be working in terms of how you will post from one to the other. All I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you will access the SAP environment. You're going to play around with that, right? Okay, so these are the fictitious companies, but we're going to be working with the Zambikes. Would you join me for next week's lecture? Hopefully we'll get this done. Firstly, we'll go through whatever we've completed, like the assessment, and if the licensing takes place, I'll assign all of you a username and password. Please don't deregister from the course. You're thinking that it's so difficult. It's easy. I had a 97% pass rate last year, and my students, I think the one student that didn't pass because he forgot to deregister from the course. He got a job somewhere and he just didn't bother to attend, and I couldn't get a hold of him. But everybody who did all the assessments, we had 7 assessments last year. We had the MATLAB assessment, we had the website assessment, we did the assessment in Moodle, we had some multiple choice questions, we had an assessment in MS Teams, and we had an assessment in SAP where you had to create a financial statement, which wasn't difficult at all. It was easy, easy, easy. And the students were getting A's left, right, and center. All right. So I want to assure you, you will come out learning something from this course. I promise you that. You will enjoy it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And hopefully, one of you, or 2 of you, or maybe quite a few of you, will write the external exam in SAP. Right? I did that last year, and I got a certification to state that I am, apart from my master's and PhD, that I'm qualified to teach you, to train you in SAP. Maybe I can show off and show you that qualification. Let me see if I can find that quickly. Let's see, do I have that here? Do I have it here? There's my qualification in SAP. I know I said I'm going to show it off to my students. Literally show off to my students. Yes, 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 yes. I have to show you this, and I hope one of you will follow in my footsteps and do that. Do the SAP qualification. Do I have my
We're
SAP
so proud of you, sir. Well done there.
Thank
You've
you, thank you.
achieved quite a lot, eh?
Yes, and I enjoy it and I like it. And I want you all to be like me as well. Right? Let me find this ESEFA. ESEFA. And I did that just for fun. I wrote the exam. I know you may find that strange, but yeah, that's me. It was a 2-hour exam. I might as well tell you all about that because I'd like you all to start thinking of that. Last year, the university paid for it, and let's see if I can get that. Find that. CFA, ESEFA. Oh, I promise I'll find my certificate. I don't know where they gave me a certificate and there's it. Let me find my certificate. Sign voila. It's an online certification. I'd like it if one of you can do that, and it'll add to your CV. Right? It'll add to your CV. Prinavin G, next. Oh, now they're sending me a verification email. This is going to take some time. Okay, but I promise I'll find that certificate and I'll send it to you. Is it here? No. I'll send it to you, but keep that in mind so that you can have a certificate as well to include in your CV. And by the way, that's how I got to teach you guys this course. I wanted to certify so that I could train you in SAP ERP systems. All right. Is there anyone who has a question for me? Anyone with a question? Speak now. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I
Yes.
have a question.
Yes, Claudia. Is it Claudia?
Yes, it's Claudia. I just
Yes,
wanted to find out for next week, because Monday it's a public holiday, if we have a class next week or we don't have.
Oh no! What's the public holiday?
And Rights Day.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Oops. Okay. That's going to mess with my schedule. Okay, no, if it's a public holiday, I think what I will do is I'll extend the website assessment for Monday. How's that? So y'all can work on the.
Yay!
Right.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. Right? So
Thank you,
for bringing
Claudia. Thank you, sir.
right. So the website assessment is due next week, Monday. Website assessment is due next Monday on the public. Thank you, Claudia. Right. Yes, I meant to mention that to you. Now, I'll have to schedule a lecture during the course of the week, right? I'll speak to Dr. Mudley and see if I can steal a few minutes, or we'll keep in contact by WhatsApp and email. All right? Okay, Claudia?
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Do you like the WhatsApp communication?
Very much, sir.
Oh, I'm happy. And thank you for not, sharing any jokes and pictures and good mornings and good evenings and all of that goes with it, right? On our WhatsApp group. And thank you for not including the other lecturers' courses as well. The most important course is my course, IT course, information technology. Yay.
Yay.
Okay, so can we do our goodbye greeting now? Take a photograph. Can you put your screen on? Yay! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I don't see the chair. I can't see the person. We don't want to see your furniture in the house and all.
How?
And someone got the camera off there. Put the camera on.
So I'm driving.
Oh, okay. Don't drive and talk now, please. No texting and talking. Yay! Okay. That's cool. Hey, look at what handsome students I have and what pretty students I have. Right. Get ready for the shot. I'm gonna take a quick screenshot. Smile. Yay! I got a shot, right? I'm gonna post it in the chat. Right. This serves as anyone who says, I didn't attend lectures, you just say, but sir, you took a picture. Let's get ready for another shot. And there's a nice smile. Oh, thank you very much. I hope you learned something today. And you are coming out a little more educated than what you were an hour ago. Okay, so thank you very much for all the students who sent me their MATLAB certifications. There are a few outstanding. I'll give you a couple more days to sort it out, all right? Okay, thank you, yay! Oh, let me stop the recording. Got that, I forgot to stop the recording. Right, stop the recording and